Good morning. Good morning. We are here with Calabash Nutmeg. If you have ever come across Calabash Nutmeg, drop a comment below in the comment section. We use it here in Africa as a spices. We use it as a spices here in Africa. Thank you guys for joining this morning. Good morning. I don't know where you're watching from. I want to appreciate each and every one of you that have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Those of you that are just joining, I want to use this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you very much. It's quite a very, very good energy for those of you that have already subscribed to our YouTube channel. I want to appreciate you once more. And for those of you that have not yet subscribed, try all means possible to be part of this community so that you all can be helped. Thank you guys for joining. We are going to talk about this common seed, which is a spice that we use in Africa. We use it as a spice in Africa and it's called Calabash Nutmeg. Most of you guys knows about nutmeg, but this one I'm talking about here is Calabash Nutmeg. Maybe in your vernacular you have another language, another name you call it. You know it. You use it as a spice and use it in a food. Use it as a pepper soup spice, and it's so beneficial. We have plenty as African, but we hunger in the means of plenty. This spice is a tree, one of those African indigenous tree. The leaves can be used, the bark of the tree can be used, and then the root itself can be used. But what I'm having here in my hands today is the seeds, because these ones have been peeled out. It has been peeled out, so you have a shell that is always been inside. You have a shell. Calabash nutmeg have a shell. So but this one I have here, it is already ready to use. You can just fry this and grind it, because if it is not well dried, it cannot really grind that much. So you can just fry this and grind it and use it as a spice to spice any food. But it is so beneficial if you take it as a tea. Henry, thank you for joining. That's the reason why I want to make out this time this morning to talk about the benefit of it. If you know somebody that is battling with diabetes, type 2 diabetes, this nutmeg is going to be of good help to that person that is battling with type 2 diabetes. So please, what I will advise is for you to share this video. So I type 2 diabetes, when we are talking about type 2 diabetes, is very, very, please share this video and subscribe to all our social media handle. Drop a comment below what you think about African indigenous medicine, because Calabash nutmeg tree is one of those African trees that we inherited here in Africa. It normally grow to those places that they farm cocoa. Here in the western region, here in the central region, in the Volta region, you can actually get Calabash nutmeg. If you go down to Nigeria as well, you can go down to Cameroon, or maybe sometimes northwest region of Cameroon, you can get Calabash nutmeg in Congo. In Africa, you can get it in Congo. So normally, what we do with the seed is for use it as a spice. But today I want to expose the secret for use the seed as a tea at home. Because if you use it as a spice, it's going to help you one way or the other. But if you use it as a tea, if you are battling with some kind of illnesses, it's going to name it down for you. If you battle with diabetes, there's a need for you to scrub it. You smash it, it will turn into a fine powder. Calabash nutmeg. Calabash nutmeg. That is the English name. If you go to market where they sell spices, definitely you always get it where they sell spices in the market. So type 2 diabetes, try this therapy. You are going to thank me later. Try this therapy, change your diet, change your lifestyle for diabetes patient. You are going to thank me later. Please join me. Let's go on this journey of healing. And then because of the antioxidant properties of this plant and the anti-inflammatory, if you know somebody that's battling with chest pain, bronchitis, you know somebody that's battling with that problem, please share this video. It should reach that person so that he can use calabash nutmeg to help that person is battling with diabetes, maybe high blood pressure, bronchitis, chest pain, chest congestion, or asthma. Just getting into a fine powder, you pound it, then you sieve it into a fine powder. Try this therapy for diabetes patient, for bronchitis, for asthma patient. When you turn into a fine powder, just boil water as a tea, 1 tea cup of boiled water, and then you fetch the powder, and then you mix it. Me, I boil it. I just smash it, weaken it, then I boil it, and then start taking it the way I'm taking mine now, like this. Ruby, thank you for joining me this morning. Ruby, good morning. How are you doing? Ruby, 2 days. You thank you for joining me this morning. You're highly welcome. And calabash nutmeg is very, very good for women that are battling with menstrual cramps. Women that are battling with menstrual cramp, calabash nutmeg is very, very good for those women that are battling with such a problems, or maybe hormones imbalance in women. Calabash nutmeg is very, very good. It boosts fertility in women, boosts libido as well. So try this as a woman. You are going to thank me later. But if a woman is actually heavy, woman should not try this at home when you are heavy. But if you are battling with imbalance of hormones or menstrual cramp, menstrual complication, Abdul, thank you for joining. Abdul Razak, thank you for joining. Good morning. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us this morning. Please, if you have not yet shared this live, try this morning. Black, thank you for joining this morning. Black, good morning. You're highly welcome. So try this at home. You are going to thank me later because it's a spices that we use it in most of our dishes here around Africa, but it is well known as a spices. But if you try it as a tea, you are going to thank me later if you are battling with this kind of problem that I'm just naming down to you. But if you know this calabash nutmeg, drop a comment below. If you have been using it, drop a comment below. If you don't know it, still drop a comment below and make sure you share this live. Let me expose the secret behind calabash nutmeg. If you know it, it's very, very common when you pick it up, just like this. You chew it, you hear that flavor of spices. If somebody is battling with low retentive memory or maybe migraine or low retentive memory, there's a need for you to be using this for that person with natural honey. Sometimes you forget things. You have appointment by 1 o'clock before you recover at 6 o'clock. You have appointment by 3 o'clock before you recover 8 o'clock. You give your children money to buy something, they will sing. They will be singing the name of Latin. When they go to the supermarket, they will buy Latin. They will come and give you back at home. Just add it into their food because it's a spices, or take it with natural honey as a tea. Calabash nutmeg, so wonderful. Try this therapy at home. I'm going to thank me later. When you chew it, the flavor that you get in your mouth, the taste is so wonderful. And you have the extract oil from this. The oil from calabash nutmeg is so beneficial for skin problems. It improves skin texture, protect you from skin cancer, and then treat skin disease like fungi, ringworm, eczema, rashes. Thank you for joining us this morning. So beneficial. So try all means possible to have this at home, especially if you are battling with a family. You can see grind it, the seed, you grind it, you mix it with any vegetable oil, apply to the skin, or grind it, mix it with your cream. We're using it. It protect the skin from skin disease, glow your skin, soften the skin, and promote your skin texture. So with this at home, it's so wonderful. You can take it as a tea, you can take it into your meal. It's so wonderful. It helps detox kidney stones or gallbladder stone. If you know somebody that's battling with a gallbladder stone or kidney stone, okay, talking about, we talked about one in our previous video. We talked about how you can use pawpaw seed. So please, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go there. You'll see how to deworm yourself on YouTube. If you are watching from TikTok, on our profile on TikTok, down the profile, you see that YouTube app. Click on that app. It will link you to our YouTube channel. Be part of our community. Subscribe, follow us on YouTube. Subscribe and click the notification button so that when we drop any beautiful, amazing video, you can always be notified. Just try and do that. You go to YouTube search, you are going to get how you can use other plants or purple seed or other seed, deworm yourself. So try and do that, you get it. But calabash nutmeg is so good for us because when we use it, especially people that are battling with respiratory problems, you cannot breathe very well. You sleep in the night, you can't breathe very well. Calabash nutmeg is very good for those type of people. Maybe asthma, you're battling with respiratory problems, maybe bronchitis, maybe chest pain, or maybe pneumonia. If you are battling with pneumonia, this is one of those remedy. If you take it, you are going to thank the later. Maybe as a tea, boil it, or maybe chew it in the morning and drink water. It's very good for respiratory problem. Or take it as a tea last thing before you go into bed. It energizes you, detox the lungs for lungs infection, and detox the kidney, protect it from getting kidney stones. So thank you for joining me this morning. Join me, let's go on this journey of healing, this African indigenous medicines. If you know Calabash Nutmeg, please find all means possible to share this video so that it should reach that person that is battling with this problem I just mentioned below. Calabash Nutmeg, I don't know whether you know it. I don't know whether you have been seeing it. If you know it, you have been using it as a spices. Try all means possible to make sure you share this video so that it should reach that person that is battling with these things I'm just naming down. Calabash nutmeg can be a very good help for those people that are immune system is weak, they're lacking vitamin C or maybe vitamin B1. Calabash nutmeg will be of a great help to those kind of people. And you know, one thing I always talk about is that we sick because of poor nutrition. There is only one sickness in this world. There's only one sickness in this world: poor nutrition and bad lifestyle. Immediately you are living on poor nutrition, it means your lifestyle is not good. You are not eating food that the body wants because the body wants its own food, its own minerals, its own vitamins to make sure the body mechanism works very well. Although there are organs that God has already made to mankind to detox the body naturally without you taking any medicine, like kidneys, like the skin, like lungs, like the liver. Those are organs that God has made naturally for them to detox itself naturally. But what about us? taking detox on daily basis because what we eat and what we drink, that is the reason why we are sick today. So there is only one disease, which is poor nutrition. Poor nutrition. So by you taking natural things to replace the things that you are lacking, it is just wisdom from the creator. So try calabash nutmeg for those people that are battling with gout, rheumatism. You can grind it and be taking it as a tea and then mix it with any vegetable oil or maybe python oil. You will use it as a massage on your knees. Try this. Thank you. You are going to thank me later. Calabash nutmeg is so wonderful, so beneficial. Most of us will use it as a spice. Most women that cooks, maybe in public places or maybe in wedding. Thank you, Ngozi Emeka. Ngozi Emeka, I don't know whether you know Calabash nutmeg. If you know Calabash nutmeg, if you guys have been using it for spices, please, Calabash nutmeg is used in the Nigeria as a spice. They use it in Cameroon as a spice. In Gambia, the Congo, they use it as a spices. Here in Ghana, they use it as a spices. So if you have been using as a spice, it means you obey the creator because it is used as African spices widely. Thank you, Ngozi Emeka. Ngozi Emeka, thank you for, I think you know this calabash nutmeg. I think you have been using it as a spicy before. So if you know it means you know something very, very great that can help so many people. You can actually use this to heal so many people. So try and share this live video so that you should reach that person that is suffering from this issue. Maybe you don't have this problem I'm just talking about today, but there is somebody out there battling with this issue. If you share this video, it's going to reach that person. You are going to thank me later. Calabash nutmeg is very, very good to improve minerals in the body, especially minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium, iron that help the bones. Those of you that are having anything with bone disease or bone fracture, calabash nutmeg is something that you need to take it in your diet, something that you need to take it as a tea. If you chew it, you feel the spice directly in your mouth, the flavor that it have. Thank you. So you can just have it, boil water and soak it into the boil water. Some even use alcohol, and it's very, very good for men. If you are a man, listen and listen very carefully. There's a need for you to be taking a glass of calabash nutmeg last thing before you go into bed. Then you thank me in the morning. When you do this therapy for some few weeks, you thank me in the morning. It's good for cleansing. We as African, we have plenty, but we hunger in the means of plenty. Why? Because we switch over to other cultures. And most of the things we consume in our houses does not really match our genetic constitution as African. So try and embrace nature so that you should not disobey the creator because herbs is one of God's remedy to mankind to heal itself because it was not created by me and you. It was not created by me and you. Herbs was not created by me and you, was created by the Almighty for our uses. But because we lack the knowledge on them, that's the reason why we organize this platform to reach out to you guys, to reintroduce nature to an African man. I'm telling you one thing, Calabash nutmeg tree is one of those African indigenous tree that our ancestors were using for centuries before any civilization. we were using it as a spices without any education. So Calabash nutmeg has been used. The root, if you know the root, if you know where you can find the tree, it means if you are a man, poor libido, and you as a man, your wife is calling you name at home, just the seed itself can be of great help to men. All the time your wife will be calling you, are you a man? Are you a man? Because this man cannot get up in time. Your sperms are watery as a man. This is a sacred calabash nutmeg seeds or the root. If you can access any of these two, use it and thank me later. Just get the calabash nutmeg itself. You know it is in a shell. This one I have already removed it from the shell. I have already removed this one from the share. So after removing it from the share, there's a poor network. You're supposed to join me on this program. I'm supposed to invite more people, but it is poor network. Paku, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. That even I didn't mention your name. Thank you for joining me. After getting it out of the share, then you can fry it a little bit into your pot. When you fry it a little bit into your pot, then every morning blend it will turn into a fine powder. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking our live. You are watching me right away. You are watching me. You have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel. Try to subscribe and be part of this community because we are here to learn from each other. We are here to learn. So let's keep learning and keep our health healthy and be wealthy as at the same time. Because once we are healthy, it means we are wealthy. So please, after peeling it out from the shears, you can get a pot and fry it a little bit to dry very well. Then you blend it into a fine powder. I'm giving you a secret. If you are a man, listen. I've talked about the part of women, how you can boost fertility, how you can use it to balance your hormones. If you are battling with menstrual bite, menstrual pain, you can use it to balance your hormone. I've already talked about that one. I'm giving men a secret today. So after frying it, you get it into a fine powder in the morning. Just boil water as if you want to do your tea, a teacup. Then you fetch the powder, a teaspoon, mix it and take. If you are a man, if you are diabetic, it will help you regulate your blood sugar level, regulate your blood pressure. If you are having blood pressure, once you are drinking it for blood pressure, maybe BP is high, you walk around your house 10 to 15 minutes every morning. 10 to 15 minutes every morning while drinking it as a tea for blood pressure. It will regulate your blood pressure to normal. And try all means possible to change your diet because one thing I tell you guys that there is only one disease which is poor nutrition. There is only one disease which is poor nutrition. And when you take balanced diet, it helps to detox the body naturally and give the body the rightful encouragement to heal itself. So what you need to do after taking the morning light, if you are not having any poor infection that was poorly treated, or you are not diabetic, you as a man, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., this man will tell you that you have to wake up. What are you sleeping? Wake up. Because if 3 a.m., 4 a.m. reach, this man is sleeping. You as a man, you are sleeping. There's a very big problem in that house. So you have to try. Thank you for following me this way. Thank you for following me. You are highly welcome. Thank you for sharing as well. So you are blessed if you have this at home as a man. If you have the root, you can use the root. You boil it and take it, or get the fine powder from the root and take it as a tea. Calabash nutmeg. That's what we are talking about today. Please, if you are just joining me, we are talking about calabash nutmeg. If you have not yet shared this live, try all means possible and share. Those gifters have not yet come into the house this morning. We are waiting for those gifters to spread those gifts. Thank you for liking. Mama Joy, thank you for joining. Good morning. You are highly welcome. Olivia, thank you for joining. Good morning. Mama Joy, good morning. You are highly welcome. So, if you know calabash nutmeg, it means you have something at home that can help people and you can use it in your food. It doesn't end there. You can use it. You can just put it inside your drinking water, put it inside your drinking water, and be drinking. You can boil it and take it as a tea. So it means you can. That's why I always talk about that. We need to start understanding the power of nature. We need to be using because every single day we pack chemicals and heavy metals in our body. We have every single day when we wake up, we pack chemicals and heavy metals and different types of things that we eat that we don't even know that it gives harms to the body. So every single day you can put it into your drinking water and be drinking it. You can use it in your meal as a spices, any whether stew, whether pepper soup, whether vegetable, any meal that you want to do, you can add it to your tea that you are drinking. So try this therapy. Are going to thank me later. Thank you. Good morning, Mama Joy, for joining us this morning. You are highly welcome, Mama Joy, for liking our live, for joining us. You are highly welcome for sharing as well. So please join me. Let's go on this journey of healing. If you know Calabash Nutmeg, please share this video and be part of this community. If you're watching it right away, you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel. Try all means possible to be part of this community because we are talking about amazing hiding secret of African indigenous plant that are hiding behind our scene that we need to know about them. We see them on daily basis. On our way to market, we see them. On our way to church, we see them. On our way to office, we see them. But because we lack the knowledge on them, thank you for following me as well. That is why we are here. So you that you have not yet like and share, there is a need for you to share. Why? Because there is love in sharing. When I share, I feel fulfilled. So if you can share and feel happy and feel fulfilled, then you are blessed. So thank you for joining me this morning. It's very good for men that are battling with a poor libido, low sperm count, or you are a man. This man is very down as a man. You are begging this man to come. This man will be sleeping. You will be sleeping. There will be a very big problem in that house. Use calabash, nutmeg, the root, or neither the leaf, or neither the seed itself. It's so wonderful. Try this therapy. You are going to thank me later. Try this therapy for men and for women that are battling with poor fertility, poor libido, and menstrual cramps. Very good for women that are battling with such a problem. So it's very beneficial as our food is very beneficial as our water is very beneficial as our tea. So please, if you are just joining me, don't forget, don't forget to share to one person that you love. Maybe you can be healthy today, you know about today, you don't know about tomorrow because we are living today because of tomorrow. We are living today because of tomorrow. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you, guys. I want to appreciate those of you that have subscribed to our YouTube channel. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you for subscribing and be part of this community. I told you earlier on about hernia. You chat me, get my number and chat me. Let me show you what to do. Plus two, +233 5483 83 154. If you have gotten the number, drop a comment below. +233 5483 83 154. If you have the number, drop a comment below. I'll give you some few lights about hernia privately. Yeah, so if you have gotten the number, please drop a comment below. Let me continue with this calabash nutmeg. If you have gotten the number, thank you for joining me. NK Wise, thank you for joining me. Good morning. You are highly welcome. Evelyn, thank you for joining me. You are highly welcome. Evie, thank you. Good morning. I don't know where you guys are watching from. Anywhere you are joining me from, please thank you and share to those people around your environment. Maybe you can be okay and healthy today, but tomorrow somebody close to you can be down. So please, if you share this video, it is going to you have to reduce the way you eat the granite, please. AV, yeah, my number is plus 233 uh 5483 83 154. That is my number plus 233 5483 another 83154. Thank you, EV, for dropping a comment on the comment section. EV, you are highly welcome this morning. Thank you for joining. I don't know where you our worship from Calabash Nutmeg is so beneficial that we need it on daily basis as a spices, as a food spices, as a tea, and so many things as well as a skin cream. So many cosmetic industry they use Calabash Nutmeg oil to produce so many products that you see today in the market. So if you don't know, get it right and know about Calabash Nutmeg today. So please, if you are just joining me, join me. Let's go.